What up, dudes? It's Patch Day. Name's Vengeancer, bringing you another BDO video. And there goes a guy in the water. If you're not subbed, go hit the sub button. We got the self-promotion out of the way, so let me do a little bit of clean up. The servers just came up. Dump all this stuff from fishing overnight until the patch, until server maintenance kicked me off. Gonna feed the workers. Actually, I'm not ready to get on the horse. I thought I was, and now I realize I'm not. Any more than 1200 usually causes me to have a too much weight. Storage is full, so I gotta dump all these Grinnell. So it's been a little bit since I've recorded, and I'm starting to get to the point where my warehouse. Look at that. Look at all those icons. Mostly due to the fact that I'm on the server probably before most people. It's literally a few minutes after the servers came back up. Anyway, so it's been a little bit since I've recorded, and I've made some decisions and done a few things. Get out of the way. My value pack and stuff is worn off, so I haven't done much in terms of selling stuff, but I have been running through energy. Let's feed the workers real quick. Get everybody rolling again. Let me grab a few of these RNG boxes. We're gonna open them. Hey, look, a premium outfit. Let me get all this junk out of here. Shikatu box. Classic. Okay, there's that. And then I got quite a few of this stuff just because I went ahead and rolled some stuff on the Black Spirit Adventure. Pull most of this stuff out of here. Storage. We'll go ahead and pull this stuff out as well, just because I can. There's another. I'm gonna leave that classic in there because I already have it. It gives me the Inquirer's Destiny Classic set, and I've already got that. But let's roll some of this RNG stuff real quick. Oh, and open this set as well. So it's like the Lord Premium set, which is cool. It's the only set that actually has the free set that they gave you that has a one of the awakening weapons for the wizard. I don't have an awakening weapon cover. All I've got is that. So what we can do is we're gonna keep it. Look at that. Pretty cool. But for now, we're going to drop that there and open this RNG stuff. Second, third, Vicavox 40, good. 6 Memfrags, let's open that. All the Kafirs I can get is good. Open that up. And as always, we go with the life one. Gotta go with the life one. And we'll open that here in a second. Vicavox 40. Bassy Bell, Deep Blue Hoofroot. Cool. And we'll do this. Cross fingers for Tet Manos. Nope. Got 6 concentrated gems. That's fine. All that junk is upgrade stuff. Oh, and one more thing to open. The tier 3, which, you know, that's fine. Most of this stuff is going to have to go to Velia, but we can dump some of this in the warehouse. This and that. And these things. Yeah, pretty much all of that minus these. The rest of this junk goes to value. We'll run over there in a second. So there's all the RNG stuff. Let me run to value real quick. And I'm going to leave it in because I'm going to talk while I do it. So there's been the XP event going on. Now they've increased it to 100 and it's the last week, I think. And so I'll definitely be doing some more gathering. My gathering, I haven't tried to level it actively, but I have been doing it over at Wolfmeat because I've been trying to make silver. So we're getting there. We're starting to get to Master 8. The whole thing about silver is I was wanting to buy the helmet. The last thing that I needed, I was going to buy the pin griffins. And so I sold all my relic shards, minus the few that I've gotten since then. And I had a pre-order in here, and it was down to like 13,400,000,000. And then they all went away. Everything went away, and the prices have since skyrocketed back up. Same for the Gioth. They're all just way up. Just going up. So I bought a Pride Gioth helm, and I'm going to upgrade it. I have it sitting in the warehouse over here. Pride Gioth. So what I've done is I've started the crafting of Grunel gloves, and I'm going to build fail stacks off the Grunel gloves. I can craft a ton of them, and they're easy to craft. And so I'll just use those to repair, and I'll build several of those so I can build some Tet stacks, because I am out of Tet stacks. I've got plenty of 30s and 40s and 20s, 76 20 stacks, 20 30 stacks, plus I've got, let me claim these things real quick. Plus I've got a bunch of these scrolls of devotion things still that I can get 35 stacks out of, and then I've got some here that I can get 25 stacks out of. So I've got plenty of like 30, 35, 20, 25 stacks, and even 40 stacks. Yeah, I've even got plenty of 40 stacks. I still got 33 of those. But in between like the 50, 60 range, I don't have many. I've got 2 50s, 3 60s, a 70, a 100, a 110, and then I actually have a 130 and a 122 on characters, you know, ready to go. So we have the pen stacks there, ready to build. I just need to do some pen attempts to build it up. And to get there, I'm going to have the Tet stacks. So I'm going to use the Tet stack builder. Basically, just use Grunel and build up some Tet stacks. I'm going to slam 40s on there. And first I've got to build some, you know, duo, tri, Tet Grunel pieces. Get them built up, burn a few stacks to get those up there, and then once I'm done that, I will I'll go ahead and start slamming those away and get us probably like a 70, 80, 90 stack built. And then once I have that done, then I will store it or move it over to a side character so that I can build a few more. So once I have several of those built, then I will attempt to get the Gioth helm up to pen. Should go fairly well. I have almost 600 memory fragments, so probably farm a few more of those. I've been fishing every night. I'm building my relics back up. I shouldn't have sold the relics, but I was just gonna wanted the Quicksilver to buy the helmet, but the helmet just didn't work out. So now I have no relics and no helmet. So I gotta build my relics back up. And I don't want to use my liquid silver. I need to keep at least 6 billion for the pin accessory that I am still working on. So there is that. But that's pretty much the update that I've got in terms of like gear and the other junk that I've been doing. Haven't grinded too much. Mostly been doing Meat gathering, which I think I got like 5,000 or 6,000. Yeah, I got almost 6,000 meat in here. And wolf meat went down a little bit, but it's still pretty high. So I'll register that and get that out of there, and we'll just give that away basically. But we did buy that. That's why the silver is a little lower, and I had to move my Kaffir stones completely out of the warehouse because I'm out of space. So we will address that when I get to it. The Grunel gloves are a problem, but I need them and I don't have storage to dump them in. So what I'm gonna have to do is put them in the warehouse and then maybe leave them in Glish somewhere else. I don't know yet. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with them, but I do need several of them to be able to repair. So maybe I'll just start working on slamming some of those with stacks to build them up. But we'll see. So it's been good. Having the fiber helps a lot because I've been fishing like crazy. And I mentioned that I sold my relics, and I sold those down to like, I had like 100 left or something. And I'm already building back up. I'm getting like 15, 16, somewhere around there every night. So it's going quick. Let me finish these farms here real quick. And then I will move on to the next part of the video that I wanted to do real quick. I'm trying to get this stuff recorded fairly quickly because I got some stuff I got to do away from the computer today. If anyone is curious about real life outside of game, I gotta go salvaging. I need some building materials, and we have several older buildings on the farm that they're just rotting away. So I have to I'm gonna go salvaging, so I gotta do some of that stuff today. But let me finish these farms up, and then we will talk about patch notes. Okay, I got the farms done, and I'm back in Heidel. 147 beef, 19 leather, and almost 700 milk for just a few energy. Haystacks are very efficient. One other thing I want to look at before I switch over to patch notes. It does not take the little goblin very long to craft these, but this is the crafting recipe. 2 bronze, a fine tough hide, which you get by drying leather and then drying tough hide, and then blackstone powder and black crystal. So the blackstone powder is the kind of the bottleneck, but I have 14,000, so not too bad of a bottleneck there. So 14,000 on that. I have tons of brass and tons of fine tough hide. So, guess one more time. Here's the recipe for that. And black crystals I got a ton of too. Just to show, we still got 31,000 of those. So it's and I'm getting more of those every day because of sand grain over here. So they are collecting those. It's a byproduct of this iron node up here that I have. You can get rough black crystals or powder of darkness. If I need more, then I will spec back into down here. Actually, there's a couple of nodes around. I forget. Maybe it's this oasis. No? I'm losing my mind. No, it's down here. It's these. It's the Crescent Mountains, not the actual shrine itself. So, I will spec back down in the Crescent Mountains if I need it. But in terms of BDO content right now, those are all the updates I got. I'm going to grab the Jatina quest and set fishing up, which is pretty much what I've been doing while I've been away from the computer. Why are the farms still crying at me? Yeah, there's no reason to cry at me. So we'll set it up. It's abundant. I've been getting quite a bit of the gold or the orange fish, whatever you want to call them, the rare drop, the 8 and the 15 million. So that's where the 75 million came from. So while I'm doing this, let's swap over to really. There we go. So I set that up early this morning, and Monitors 3 was that one, but apparently it has swapped when I did computer updates. So apparently this is Monitor 3 now instead of my other one. Alright, let's look at patch notes. 115 updates, about 800 megabytes. They did quite a few things. They've updated bartering, which is pretty cool because I was looking at doing some bartering. I did some the other day off of cam, and they've added some pretty cool things you can get for handing over trade goods. You can actually get a Garment's Heart and Lightstone of Fortune. Lightstone of Wind Fortune, sorry. Vel's Concentrated Magic. Manos Sailor Clothes, 4 Manos accessories, and 4 Pry Garanoa accessories. They also changed the necessary items for special barter. And then they removed a bunch of trade items for special barter as well. So there's that. They increased the amount of crow coins you get for special bartering. Looks like they increased it by a couple hundred across the board, or doubled it in the lowest case. And they reduced the rate of ship upgrade materials for special bartering when the quantity is limited. And they also updated the support boxes, so that's pretty nice. I don't know much about the bartering on these specific islands, the Vernon Island and Dellinghart Island, but they have updated that as well. That's pretty cool. They fixed a couple other issues too, like where the iron ingot appeared on barter information. They decreased amount required when you barter with copper ingots at a certain island. And just some other like punctuation issues. Cool. There's a quest, Paradise Lost, that they added or reworked. I don't know if it was in before, but they put it in. It's a quest line. You get contribution points, and then at the end of it, you get an unforgettable title. And it's available until August 3rd. Under the available quests, new tab, and then after that, you can get it from the Black Spirit. There's some events that they've done. So Hot Time has a week left on it, and I'm pretty sure they updated that to 100%. Yeah. Combat XP is going to be 1000%, skill XP 300, and all the life XP and drop rates are 100%. treasure hunt is on. So we got a week of the treasure event still. I don't understand why they're putting this in. Oh, because you can get it at additional locations. Okay, so map of unknown piece. The existing drop location is Rude Sulphur Mine and Pelacute Jail. You can also get it at Centaurs and the Basilisk Den. Same thing for upgraded compass parts. Before you could get it at History of Ruins. You can get now at Kertuga and Gyfin Temple Upper. The Achman Temple piece you could now get at Thornwood and Kertuga. So Kertuga is a pretty good place to grind for upgraded compass parts right now. And Centaurs are good for the Rude Sulphur Mine map piece. They're also doing the potion pieces as well. There's a bunch of, they're adding a bunch of locations for that for now. The Blood Wolf, you can, the Blood Wolf, the piece, the Ancient Ash Half Moon, or the Blood Wolf Oath, you can now get at Cadres, and then the other ones are listed here. I'm not going to read them all out. That's pretty cool. Friday, you can get Mount Skill stuff for silver in the shop. And then they're still doing the adventure together. You play up to 240 minutes and you get rewards for that. So that's cool. If you want to share how to get the most out of your hot time, they will give you rewards, which is cool, I suppose. You just got to leave a comment and you'll get that stuff there. Of course, we already went over the Towards the Lost Paradise event that they've started with that quest line. And that looks okay, I guess. Probably not going to do that. And they got coupon codes. So I guess they're daily. They're releasing daily, and they go until the 27th. The one that interests me is going to be the ones that give me fail stacks, which looks like it's just going to be the second one, so tomorrow's. But there's the coupon codes for those, so that's pretty cool. They release that daily for a week. And then they also have a GM Fiesta event, and there's the times on that. I'll probably skip that. I don't really care so much about that. If you go and get a participation award, you get the GM buff that lasts for 3 hours. And looks like they're raffling off some gear. Some NZXT gear. Microphone, a mouse, and a keyboard. That's cool. Probably skip that. Alright, so we got some character improvements. The Sorceress, it looks like they've gave it just a little bit of a buff. The Maywa, they wanted to improve succession on her, so they reworked it just a little bit. And same with the Awakening. They actually buffed the Maywa a little bit. So there's the notes on that. Ninja, they made a little bit of a change, not too much. Same with Mystic, not too much of a change. So they fixed a couple issues, and it looks like they did a little bit of a rework on the Archer as well. I'm not going to read the whole thing. I usually only look for the Wizard patches because that's what I play. Sage also got a bit of an update on both Succession and Awakening. So it looks like they fixed some issues with that, which is cool. I'm glad to see that they are working on the classes, which leaves me hopeful that they will eventually get to the one that I play. Succession and Awakening Corsair got a little bit of a rework too. I could say rework because I guess it's an improvement, but they seem to be like fixing issues and stuff. I don't really want to call it a buff. but it's a little bit of a just adjustment, I guess you could say. So there's all the numbers on that, and they changed some other content. They closed out the Drakania season and switched over all the season characters and all the gear and stuff that comes with that. And then they've changed the season servers back to Rulupi servers and a couple of Olvia servers. They've also got the new Olvia servers that have buffs and stuff. Doesn't really apply to anybody that's been playing for a long time. Now here is an item update that I'm really happy with. They've improved the durability to increase by a sum of 5 for each +1 enhancement level for the ash tree and maple floats. Well, I use a maple float, which means my max durability and my maple float is +10. So before the max durability was 50 at +10, and now they've increased it so it's doubled to 100, so it matches my fishing rod, which helps a lot. Because I would always run out of durability on my my float. No, I don't want to go to announcements. Take me back. Ooh, and they've updated to where you can get black stone powder from grinding these crystals as well. Changed a little bit of the wording around. Changed some of the items that you get, like the stuffed head and stuff. For the housing. Bunch of quality of life stuff for like item descriptions. I'm really enjoying the item descriptions and not having to look up. They've added more life XP to processing, cooking, and alchemy, which is good. Because before you weren't getting life XP for some of that stuff on processing. And that's definitely needed. Monster updates. So they moved some of the lizards around. Increased the number of them. Okay, I guess that's cool. I don't know what we need those for. Added some ancient weapons in a couple of places. And now there's a low possibility that a rift will appear when you defeat monsters in the Sakraya underwater runs in the upper zone. Okay. Cool. Let me read this real quick. So when you can't normally use the item drop increase that in the Sakraya underwater runs and Basilisk Den, they've included that into the thing, which is cool. It kind of gives you a reason to go grind those areas that you wouldn't normally grind. And then some quest knowledge that I'm not going to read through. It's just knowledge and quest. I'm going to gloss over them because I don't do too much quest. Oh, some UI updates. Descriptions of items. And good. They needed to update the gathering UI. Don't care about that. They need to add an indicator on when your thing is out of durability. And they did some system updates, basically like quality of life stuff. So that's cool. Some web stuff here that I really am not going to read through, but they listed it all out so you guys can read that. And then they have their recent major updates that they did. So that's all I got for patch notes. Nothing too major. The bartering event is pretty cool. Or the bartering change, and then some of the class stuff's pretty cool, and then the events I will appreciate. So there's that. But that's all I got. I'm gonna keep on fishing here while I'm AFK, and let my workers crank through. Hey, look, the Bassy Belt's old. Let my workers crank through more Grunel gloves. I need to stockpile those so I can work on penning this Gioth helm. But for now, that's my mission. Make more silver and more memory fragments and stockpile the Grunel gloves. In the meantime, when I'm actively playing, I will probably do videos on it. I will be doing more gathering and maybe some grinding. So I'm probably going to do like I did with the wolf meat and break it down, and go do the lamb meat and break it down by hour. And then I'm probably going to do the same thing for Monsham lumbering, because if you come over here and you can go into the Monsham forest here and lumber, and it's very efficient lumbering. I made a video on some of this stuff previously, but I didn't break it down in silver per hour, which I wanted to revisit and do. I wanted to do it's just to see how much I can make in an hour at the 1460 mastery mark. So there's that, and I hope y'all enjoyed, and I hope the patch notes bring you a little bit of motivation to play. As long as Prolobis is going to keep updating the game and working on it, I am happy to play Black Desert. It fits all of my categories for what I like in an MMORPG. So doing pretty good on that. And I did some AFK training. That's the last thing I wanted to touch on that I didn't do. I need to burn through these books to get them out of my inventory, and then I got like 160 something of these. So that's a lot of hours of AFK training. But I want to burn through those 4 and get them out of my inventory. I need to finish these quests and get that crap out of there. Just a lot of stuff taking up inventory that I don't need. I've been trying to burn through some of these things to just remove them too. So that is all I have. Hope you enjoyed. Leave me a like, leave me a comment, and welcome to our new subs, because we've got quite a few recently. And with that, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'm going to get out of here. So as always, until next time.